Hi everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are as always your hosts Arne and Carlos, and today we have a very important announcement.
Yes, we have been here with important announcements about Sit in It for a bit many times, well at least 3 times in the last 2 years. The problem is that we are no longer, we don't consider the pandemic and the lockdowns to be a part of our life anymore, and we are back to working full time. And so Sit in It for a bit has proven very challenging. We're going to go straight to the chase and tell you what we're going to be doing instead of talking for like an hour and then telling you in the end. It's better that you find out now in the beginning of this video, and then we'll try to explain a little bit why, so that you can understand and hopefully be on board with our decision.
So from now it will be sit and knit for a bit on one Sunday, and then the next Sunday will be a tutorial. So we will have every other Sunday sit and knit for a bit on a Sunday, and then the tutorials.
Yes.
I said it actually 2 times there.
Yeah, so that everything's clear. We don't consider this a change, actually. We consider this going back to the original schedule that we had before the pandemic broke out. Before the pandemic, we were only doing every Sunday at 6 p.m. Central European time, which is noon Eastern time. That's what we were doing. And then during the pandemic, during lockdown, we had a little bit less work to do because all our traveling stopped, and we were a little bit bummed. Actually, we were bummed because we were going to Australia for a big tour that got cancelled. And so we started doing our podcasts because of that. Actually,
and it was nice. It kept us busy, and we also had a lot of company from you guys.
And we were able to do this.
Seeing the comments, and we knew that people were watching. So that was nice.
And we were able to do this all of 2020. And then in 2021, we had to stop it for a few weeks while I was in the hospital recovering from a very serious COVID infection that I had in March 2020. And then in January 2021, I had to be hospitalized for this. And after the hospital, my hospitalization, we went back to doing Sit in It for a bit in 2021, the whole year. And then in 2022, we started having the problems. And we've gone, through many different versions of Sit in It for a bit. We launched Sit in It for a bit Hello, which was live from wherever we were. And then there was the regular or the live Sit in It for a bit. But it's been challenging to do this, and it's gotten in the way of our work.
Was that the fabulous one from Ålesund?
That was a really
we
good one.
We want to show you the beautiful view, and we ended up with the office building. So you see, it can be hard to plan these things on a Wednesday.
Very hard. So we think that by going back to our original schedule, we were able to keep to that schedule with a full-time job before the pandemic. And we strongly believe that we will be able to keep to that schedule again with a full-time job after the pandemic. And all we need to do now is a little planning. And we have 14 days to record Sit in It for a bit, which means that at some point we will be able to be here and be able to record and then get it out as usual. There's lots of problems with the algorithms, Arne.
Yeah, because if you do, we normally do the tutorials with knitting and crocheting and stuff like that, and then if you post something different, the algorithm doesn't like it. Like if we do a garden video or a cooking video,
that's one problem.
Work that way. That's one problem.
The other problem is that if we do Wednesdays, the algorithm here on YouTube expects us to post every Wednesday. And when we suddenly take a big break of a month, the algorithm doesn't like that, and it actually puts us in gives us YouTube problems that we don't really need.
No, thank you.
Yeah. So we have to figure out this algorithm thing all the time. And one of the things is consistency. Yeah.
So that's why we're going back to Sundays now, because that is easier to plan. And also when we travel and we do a video, it can be hard to download the videos on a Wednesday, because especially if
upload.
So especially if it's that day and we could be in the middle of the ocean or somewhere with no internet.
Yeah.
So it's easier for us to plan every Sunday, and then we're going to focus more on the tutorials. and keep it in the arts and crafts.
Yeah, keep it in the family, if you put it that way.
The knitting, the crocheting,
Yeah.
the quilting, the embroidery,
Yeah.
and things like that.
So we're going to be more focused and more focused on the things that we know we love. And hopefully this will lead to us raising the quality of our channel. So we have no intention of quitting the YouTube channel. We have absolutely no intention of stopping with Sit in It for a bit. And we think that this is a good compromise, doing every other week a tutorial and being able to spend more time making a high quality tutorial. And I'm not talking about the cameras, because Eric does that very well. I'm talking about the content in that tutorial. Make it more high quality, make it more interesting. What we want to do here on our channel, and what we love doing, is inspiring you and your creativity and teaching you something that may be new, or teaching you another way of doing something, so that your brain can evolve and your inspiration can become more.
And hopefully also, if we start the project, hopefully we can finish the project, because that's another problem. We find things we have started and then we forget about it, and then it just stay there.
Yeah.
So I think it would have been good just to focus a little bit
great.
more on what we're doing. And also, since we are 5 in our YouTube crew, the 3 other people are also working full time.
Yes.
So it's a lot of struggle for everyone.
Yeah.
So
this
will be good.
So there's a lot of misconception about the size of a YouTube channel and how much a content creator makes of YouTube. But to put it this way, you have to see it in proportion with the big channels. There's channels that have 100 million viewers. There's channels that have 2 million viewers. In that sense, we're a very small channel with our 170,000 subscribers, the ARNE and Carlos family. It's actually a very small channel. We've always wanted to do a high quality 2-camera production. And we have Anna, PJ, and Eric, who we co-own the channel with. So the ad revenue that we make, and we have been making ad revenue since the beginning, but the ad revenue and the product placement revenue that we have, because we have deals with Prim and Rowan and Regia, that still does not generate enough income so that Arne and I, Anna, PJ, and Eric could live off that happily ever after. It's a very small portion of our income. I would say somewhere around 10% of what we need to survive in this country comes from YouTube. So 10% only. And we actually live in a very expensive country. We live in an expensive country where everything costs a fortune and where salaries are very high, but taxes also are high. So it isn't easy making a living off YouTube unless you're a big 2 million viewer channel, and we're not there. So we have to work full time, and our full-time job is designing freelance work. That's how we make our revenue. We sell our designs to companies like Rowan and Regia. We design sock yarns for Regia. That's a job. We design for the Rowan magazine. That's a job. We have other freelance design work that where our name is not put out.
And we have others where our name is put out, but we can't talk about it on YouTube.
Yeah.
We can talk about it with our members, because that's not out.
Yeah,
official,
exactly.
Because this is a secret job.
Yeah.
So you have to be a member to know.
So our revenue, our income comes from freelance design. It comes from touring. We travel and teach, and we travel and meet our fans, and we tour. And that gives us also a good income. And then we do our cruises, our knitting cruises, and our garden tours, where we also generate income. So a lot of our income is based on us traveling a lot. We work very hard. We work around 10 hours a day, every day, and even on weekends, we work very hard.
What's a weekend?
Yeah. What is a weekend?
What is a weekend?
Yeah, but she didn't know because Maggie Smith didn't know because she didn't work at all.
It's not Maggie Smith, it's
Lady Violet. Lady
Violet.
Crowley, yeah.
Lady Crowley,
Yeah.
Violet.
Violet Crowley, yeah. She didn't know because she didn't work. We don't know because we work all the time. So yeah, we work very hard for our money, and we need to unfortunately prioritize what brings us income, and it's not really YouTube, unfortunately. Although we do get some income, it's not enough. We started our membership channel in May, and we are hoping the membership could provide more income so that we could bring down our hours a little bit, work a little bit less, hustle for our money other places, so that we could maybe devote a little time here. Although the revenue from the membership is going towards the channel and our production here. That does cost a lot of time, and a lot of time means a lot of money.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
that's the reality of
making
life.
us looking so gorgeous is not from that.
Yeah,
No, that comes from the other jobs.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is life. We all have to work, or we all have to find money somewhere. We're not rich. We don't make millions of YouTube. I wish, but we don't.
But we will continue with the shorts.
Yeah,
There will be shorts every now and then.
we have come to the realization that the short format is easy. We can do a voiceover. We can do it from wherever we are, and we can post a short from wherever we are. And it actually works very well for us. So absolutely, shorts is something you're going to see a lot of here on YouTube. And you're going to see us every Sunday, every other Sunday, sit in it for a bit on a Sunday. And every other Sunday, a lovely and hopefully an inspiring episode for you to enjoy. The changes actually have already kind of sort of soft started. This is actually the very last time that we post a video like this, where we talk on a Wednesday. And starting October 1st is when we go back to our original schedule. Right now, officially Sit in It for a Bit is on a break because we're still publishing Sunday episodes. But on October 1st, we will publish our first Sunday episode that will then lead to Sit in It for a Bit on a Sunday, the week after,
8th
on October 8th.
October.
So where we will recap our summer, and then we'll take it from there. Every other week, every other week, every other week.
And that's also pre-recorded, the Sit and Knit. We have to do that
Yeah.
soon because we know we are traveling again on that Sunday.
Yeah.
So we have to pre-record it.
So we're going back to the pre-recording Sit in It for a Bit. So there's not going to be any more live, as it seems the viewers appreciate it more that it's pre-recorded.
Yeah, because some people said that it was a bit annoying, all the discussion.
Yeah, the chat can be disturbing for them. So Sit in It for a Bit, pre-recorded. We will hopefully have, actually we know we will have more time to plan and more time to make sure to get that episode out on the right day. And we are, as long as we're not traveling 78 days nonstop, as we did when we toured the US in 2019, we should be able to post every 14 days, Sit in It for a Bit from a place where we have good Wi-Fi at the time.
Yeah, if we're lucky.
I think we are.
Yeah, we are. And then there will be videos. We will do other videos like live streams for the members because we have to give the members something.
Yeah.
So we will keep the live streams there.
So those of you who are members, or those of you who are considering becoming members, if you are, thank you very much. We thank you for your support. Our members already get 15 minutes with ARNE and Carlos, actual 15 minutes, little catch-ups, here and there. Our members also get, Tier 2 members also get the monthly live stream with Q&As where we help people with knitting problems, and they can ask us anything. So you guys get that. And we are, since the cooking episodes sadly are going to leave our channel, our regular free channel, because we want to focus more on needlecrafts and only needlecrafts, because that's what the YouTube algorithm is telling us what to do. We then are gonna add cooking episodes occasionally, not every week, definitely not every week, or not even every month, but occasionally our members will get a cooking episode to enjoy. And we have other things planned on our members channel, as well as the emojis and the badges. So if you want to become a member, all you need to do is go to our YouTube channel and click on the subscribe or the join button, which is next to the subscribe, and then you can select your tier. And we're going to be, actually we post behind the scenes as well from our shoots for our members to enjoy. So there's a few little extra perks and extra content there. But other than that, we have no plans of stopping our free
But I think
Sunday episodes.
I think the Sunday episodes are, it will be better for you and for us, because like before we have started stuff and we forget about it because we have so much filming during one weekend.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then we forget about projects we started and you will never see the finished stuff. So I think from now we can actually focus more on the arts and crafts and the tutorials, and maybe we can start something and actually finish it so you can see how it turned out.
Yeah.
So that will be different, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be a big difference.
We won't be all over the place.
Yeah, there's going to be a big difference from publishing 52 episodes a week, plus wanting to do 52 podcasts as well. Going from that to half, I think will be much, so 26. So we're going from 52 tutorials a year to 26 tutorials. And that means we will be able to devote more time to each tutorial, so that it's not all these crazy things that are not even related to what we're doing, which is what we feel we have been doing for the past year, just in order to keep the Sunday schedule going. So I think that these changes, or going back to our original schedule, which I don't feel is a change, but I think that this is going to be beneficial for everybody. We are going to keep our free content here. And who knows? I mean, we can always dream that our membership will explode one day, and that we will be able to devote more time here on YouTube than what we actually do, because we have to work.
Or in how many years? 7 years? I can retire.
Yeah, you can.
But I have to wait for you then.
Yeah, you can technically retire in 7 years, but our pension is going to be so bad that I think we're going to be forced to work until we.
I have to wait for you.
You have to wait
until
for
you're
me.
old
Yeah,
enough.
I'm 7 years younger, so. Yeah, but I don't see retiring coming anytime soon. But then again, our job is creative, and I think that we can design when we are 25 years old, and we can also design when we're 80 years old. And I look up to Kay Fassett a lot. I mean, he's not a chicken spring anymore, or whatever you call it.
Sorry, but that was
and
probably the fact.
I have deep respect
always
for him.
28.
And the fact that he's still working and still hustling and bringing out his designs and inspiring the world. It's amazing. And that's who I aspire to be when I get to his age.
Yeah.
He's actually my mom's age.
Yeah.
And then that's the final thing. My mother's situation, it's not so good. The Alzheimer's is really kicking in. And I feel that every moment I get to spend with her is extremely important and valuable for me. And I feel the need to be close to her. And because she lives in another country, it means that if we're traveling a lot for work, we're going to be traveling even more, because I really need to be with my parents in their last years of their lives. It's very important to me. My parents mean a lot. So again, personal things that get in the way from things being the way you wish they were. But on a high note, we're very happy with these changes, because we know this means that you're going to get your quality back, and you're going to get your Sit in It for a Bit fix. Even though not weekly, it's going to be twice a month, around that.
Yeah, and keep your eyes peeled for the shenanigans on the shorts and Instagram.
Yes.
And Twitter. Are we still doing Twitter?
No, we don't do Twitter, but we do TikTok.
TikTok, that's the name.
Well, we've started there. I don't know how it's going.
No
anyway, we can't wait to, I don't know, our channel has been on now for 8 years? And we're looking forward to 8 more years of fun and inspiration and laughter. And we can't wait for the continuation. So we want to thank everybody for your support, especially during the pandemic. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Whether you are a member and are financially supporting, or whether you're just here for us to watch, we appreciate it all. It all means something. So thank you so much for watching, and here is to another new 8 years together here on YouTube.
And I'm looking forward for the next Sit and Knit for a bit on a Sunday, because we have so much new stuff to show.
Lots of things to show and lots of things to recap from I think we stopped in the beginning of August when our summer holidays ended.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching, and we are back with Sit and Knit on a Sunday on October the 8th, 2023.
Yeah.
Bye!
Bye! Och bilder har du.